Hi everyone, welcome to the Sacred Water. I would like to say thank you very much for just bearing with me as I've been sick for the last 2 weeks. I am doing a bit better. My voice is at least back, and while I'm not completely out of the woods yet, I feel well enough to start catching up on work, which is so important for me and for you guys. I will apologize in advance. My voice is still doing funny things from time to time, so if I have to clear my throat or even cough, I hope you will excuse it. As I'm still having the cold, I will not be using our usual smudge technique to clear our energies. I will continue using the bowl for now because right now it's just making me cough, even though I absolutely love incense and other types of smudging techniques. For now, we're just going to stick to vibrational clearing techniques. That being said, this is your weekly reading, and hopefully I'll be able to get on quite a few more times this week to give you the material that you guys are wanting from me. If there's ever anything that you would like to see in the channel, by all means write it down below in the comments. We'll take it in and create something with that you would like to see as well, sort of integrated into the whole. Now I know that we're nearing midpoint at this point with October, but if you guys still would like to see kind of like a midpoint energy check-in for on the different zodiac signs, I'm quite happy to do so for you guys. There will be some healings as well. I've been prompted to do a couple by spirits, so those will be coming in this week as well. So that being said, let's get in with your reading for this week and check out what energies are coming in for you. But as always, let us clear our energy first. I cleanse your energy, my energy, the space, and the tools out of all negativity from this world and the astral, so that we may create a sacred space, a protected space into which we can gather together and get the information that we need from spirit, our spirit team, and any guides that wish to present themselves at this time, only for those that are beneficial for the highest and greatest good of all concerned. Ancestors are welcome as well. I call in our spiritual team to come in as well at this point. I call my spirit guides, your spirit guides, guardian angels into this sacred and protected space so that we may get the messages that we need today. So mote it be and blessed be. All right, so let us begin. Now, let's see what the energy is doing this week. I don't know about you guys, but I have been feeling an interesting building of pressure in terms of the energy. I know that we are nearing or we're essentially during the time of the eclipses. I know that there is, at least for the northern hemisphere, I don't think it's a full, but I think it is a partial solar eclipse as well as a lunar eclipse. I don't know all the details, and I know that there are other astrological influences. Like I've mentioned before, I sort of dabble a little bit, but I don't fully understand it. So, it's something that I keep into consideration when it comes to the energies, and at the very least understanding that they add a certain amount of complexity to the energy. As for what the energy is going to, how it's going to be affecting us, this is where I rely on my cards and my spirit team to sort of relate to me what it is that is coming in, as well as the channeling. So let us see what all of this influx of energy is doing and what it means for us this week. One more. Okay. Gods and spirits, what does the beautiful collective need to know right now for this week? Please guide them for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? Okay, here we go. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over. Acceptance. Very beautiful. Now, you might have to take my word for it. Just now, I have a crystal ball here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Right there. Now, I am still learning to use it, which is why I don't necessarily use it at this point in time for scrying. And today, for the first time, I have actually managed to see an interesting images within it. Usually, I don't see much of anything. I just enjoy it. But for the first time, I saw an image of like frequency, and it was like very short bursts coming through, and then big in the middle, and then it sort of like got streamed out and sort of pulled, almost spaghettified the that frequency into this big arch of white light, and inside it was an arch of rainbow. And this pretty much is reminiscent of that. Of course, in this case, it's sort of like upside down because of the refraction and the lens when the picture was taken. But the energy that I was getting from that image, as I accidentally scried into it as I was turning on the fairy lights, this is more or less the energy that was being projected. Now, I didn't totally understand it at the time. I didn't understand that it was energy and something about being pulled through, almost like like dark black holes do, but in a different sense. It was kind of like actions and activity bringing up the resonance of energy, and it being pulled through a sort of gate, a gate full of light and a gate full of rainbow colors. So to me, rainbows have always been a sign of good things to come. So of course, to me, rainbows are a very significant symbol. And having this seems to be a confirmation for me that despite all of the things that we might be going through because of the energy of what the heavens are doing up above, it is bringing in finally a sort of happy resolution of whatever it is that's going on for you. And of course, I have quite a few things, which is, you know, when I talk about stress and all that stuff, I'm talking to myself as well. So it's not just for you guys and not for me. A lot of the times I do connect with the energies of the readings, and like you, I take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because again, they're general energies. If I didn't say that already, I'm going to state it now. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is also timeless, even though I'm doing it for the the week of the 10th, I want to say, of October. I do believe next Sunday is the 15th, so so yeah, it just feels like, despite all of the hecticness and that pressure that is building, I think it has to do with that. I don't know what the Schumann resonance is doing. I know that affects us as well. So keeping all of that in mind, whatever that energy spike is allowing for this gateway to open. So as this one says, after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. So something will be able to be let go at this point. All right, let's get all your other cards on the table before we go and do the full reading. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodied, living in connection. That is also very beautiful. And we have the Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest. And it feels like there's one more that wants to come out. Is it? It's this one. Okay. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Very nice. Okay. Take a bit of water. Hopefully that will help with my throat. Okay. Let's see what your tarot wants to say. These tarot cards are a little bit difficult to shuffle. I'm not looking forward to that, I can tell you that. They were predicting for today the first blanket of snow, and I'm like, no. It looks kind of wintry outside, but it's still a little early. It is cold though. I don't know how it is for you guys, but it is gray and cold looking, and it is cold when you go out. So we are having to bundle up here in Canada at this point. I haven't even had the chance to put the gardens to bed for the winter. I'm hoping for some sunny, warmer days. Being sick these last 2 weeks have really not helped the situation. All right, one more. What did they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Oof, that was loud. Sorry about that. Okay, we have the first card. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. What else do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Okay. This one hit first. So we have the Six of Wands. Very much in keeping with what we're getting here. We have the Two of Pentacles. By the way, if I didn't say it already, I feel like I'm a little bit scattered today, so I am sorry about that. We have the Rebecca Campbell, the Rose Oracle, which is what I'm using here above. For this one, the tarot is the Tower of the Golden Wheel. To close out, we're going to have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And I have a little extra deck here that is called the Perfect Calm deck. It doesn't have a name attributed or associated to it, but I will leave all of the names and all the information if you ever are interested in acquiring them, where to go and who is attributed and all of that great stuff. All of that information is, as always, down below, as well as anything else that I might use during the reading. So we have here the Nine of Cups. We also have the Four of Cups. So like I said, the energy is a little wacky. It's a little all over the place, and it feels like there is a ramping up for sure, and that is that pressure. Like it's an increased pressure. Okay, that is way too many. Okay. We'll let Spirit decide if that is one to come out. Did I miss any of those? No, I don't think so. Okay. I'm always curious, so don't take my curiosity as something that is meant to come out. If it's meant to come out, it will come out again. It always does. So even if you don't want to hear something, and I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that. I put it back in the deck and it comes up anyways, and you're like, okay, fine, that is meant to be. So don't worry about it. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. Now, 2 of them came out. We will accept them for the final card of your spread. Okay, so we have Strength and 3 of Wands together. Very good. So, because of the increasing amount of energy and its slightly erratic pattern and its increasing in pressure, one of the recommendations from Spirit at this point in time is to ground it. Otherwise, you're going to start feeling anxiety. You're going to start feeling sort of that feeling of that you're going to come out of your body. So what it is becoming, by grounding, you're tapping into your body, and hence the embodiment, and sort of not having that splitting coming out of the body situation. It's more it becomes integrated and it becomes manageable, the energy, and it creates this sort of living feedback between yourself and Spirit, in which it is saying, I'm going to take the excess and I'm going to transmute it. And you still have to deal with the energy, because it is energy that is coming towards you, but it makes it so that it is possible to manage. Like I said, it is energy that we all have to deal with, because it is what is happening around us at this time, and it is ramping up, but it is allowing this sort of gateway to open. We are coming down to Samhain. For the rest that are not practicing pagans, it would be Halloween. This is the time of year where the veil is thinnest. Like I said, the energy is going to be increasing. Now, this energy is allowing for this gateway for the energy to, I'm hearing also transmute. So it's not just the energy that you're transmuting, the excessive energy that is going through your body. It is also transmuting this energy into a beneficial gateway, in terms of taking that energy, opening the gateway, and allowing you to go through it and start receiving all of the benefits from it. So whatever situation that you have been dealing with, it'll come to a close. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but there is going to be relief. And again, there is this I'm hearing also the ability to cope with it. It's about being able to finally be able to manage it. So whatever is left that wasn't completely transmuted and turned into the manifestation. I'm trying to come up with words to sort of explain to you the energy that I'm getting, but it feels like I said, nothing is going to be 100% perfect. There are always still things that you need to learn from a certain situation, and there's always going to be a little left over to deal with. It is always in life. So this situation is no different. However, they are saying, when you are grounding, you go you go through this moment of peace and calm, and you go within. That's when you get the answers to deal with the rest, because not only will you have now the energy and they've taken away all of the other things, because in essence you've worked towards it. It's not like it's just a gift out of the blue. You have worked towards this. It is something that you have been manifesting in a way, but like I said, no situation is perfect. There will be things still to be dealt with, but you will have the energy and you will have the answers to know how to navigate what's left, or what's the rest of the closing out of the situation, whether it be some legalities and paperwork that you have to go through. It is bothersome, but it allows you to sort of close out that cycle completely and fully. This then will allow you to have more bandwidth to deal with other things that you would like to deal with. For example, if you have been putting in, and this is the major feeling that I'm getting here, is not just compassion with others and sort of being able to have finally the time to sort of volunteer in something and give back a little bit to others, but also it allows you to give back to yourself. If you have been putting a little bit of self-care on the shelf for now so that you can deal with other stuff, well, this is going to finally allow you to, even if you have been still practicing a little bit of self-care throughout, it will allow you to have that mental break in order to really be present in the moment, to really completely let go. Because while you're still doing, if you're doing meditation and all that stuff, sometimes when we are in a process of dealing with too much stuff, even if we're going through the process of relaxing and sort of trying to remove that excess stress and energy. Hello, Opal Moonstone. She's going to the window. Kids outside and everything. It is Monday, but it is Thanksgiving for us, so they're outside playing and she loves to watch them. So it's going to allow you that extra bandwidth to really be present in the moment and really allow yourself to let go. And let go of all that stress and that excess adrenaline and cortisol, and really truly be able to have that moment of peace. I know for myself, I have been going and going and going, and I have been trying to do a lot of self-care. I mean, 2 colds in a row. It's not for free. Stress has been pretty high around this in this household. So, I try to practice what I preach. But, we're all human. And, we try our best. But at this point in time, they're saying you will finally get that moment where you can finally fully release that stress and fully relax and really go into it. And grounding is going to help you, and going within is going to be very helpful. Now, with the 5 of Wands, there has been chaos. There has been disruption of your energy, disruption of your peace, disruption of everything. 5s are just annoying. And thankfully, they're temporary. So that's the good news. It is temporary. Now, please don't mind the cats playing in the background. They are chasing each other. Cats. Now, with the 6 of Wands, of course, that is the victory card. It is telling me that you are finally learning to balance out and not just juggling constantly all the day-to-day to do. And this release finally that is happening, this wrapping up and closing of this cycle that is finally allowing you to take a lot of weight off your shoulders, is finally allowing you to completely balance it out, not just juggling anymore. You are succeeding in getting what it is that you have been manifesting and working towards. And it is something that you have been strongly wishing for. It's finally coming in. You, however, don't see this at this point. It feels like it's reaching maximum disturbance. That's what it feels like at this point in time with the energy, that it just doesn't look like it's going to end. It feels like it's really sort of compressing you and weighing you down very, very hard. So you are at this point in the Four of Cups. You're not seeing it coming, but it is coming. It is coming. It is something that has been a long time coming, and it is finally arriving, even though you don't see it yet. And it is your wish fulfillment. And like I said, it might not be perfect. There might be some niggling things to deal with to completely wrap up the cycle, like paperwork. I know that, for example, for my mother, paperwork is like a nightmare. So I sort of try to take over whenever possible to reduce her stress, because to me, paperwork is annoying, but it's not that big of a deal for me. So like I said, at this point in time, you're not seeing it, but it is about to arrive, and it is something that it is something that you have been wishing for very, very strongly and working towards very hard to manifest into your life. So that end, finally, the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. We're almost there. We're in that yes, the energy is compressing and it's feeling very hard. It feels very weighty on our shoulders. It creates this funny sensation in the head sometimes. It just feels out of sorts and you feel like you're going to come out. Ground it. Ground that energy and go within to really deal with it and really sort of release that excess so that it becomes manageable. Take heart. You're almost at the finish line. It's really going to bring in this boost of energy at the end of it all. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to feel, when that weight is lifted off your shoulders, it really does bring in that feeling of sort of when you dip in to a jacuzzi tub or just a bubble bath, or for some, a cold or cool pool at the end of a very hot day to sort of really cool you down. That moment of release. Well, that is exactly what is going to happen. It is something that is going to bolster you, is going to bring you that strength. But for right now, they're asking you to just try to have faith and sort of go with it all, sort of go with the flow. I'm hearing, don't let your frustrations get in the way of the energy that is coming in. So your frustrations might put a block on it and sort of delay it. It won't stop it, it will delay it. So just try to have faith and really go with the flow and allow the energy to do what it's going to do. It's kind of like letting go of the wheel and allowing spirit to take over. That is, in essence, what you are doing is delegating a task that is just too much. We're human. We can't do everything. We can't do it all, even though we do try. But admitting that fact that we are human and we can't do it all and we need help, it is not a bad thing. And so spirit right now is saying, I know that you can't see it. I know that this energy is taking a toll. Try to ground it out. Try to release that excess and go within a little bit, sort of to buffer yourself, and have faith, because it is coming. So you can start thinking about what you're going to be able to do now that this is over. Maybe focusing on that will be helpful in this situation. So focus on what it is that you want to do now that your energy and your time is not being consumed by whatever this is. So think about what it is that you want, what you would like to do. So instead of focusing on the stress and the anxiety that all of this is causing, focus instead on what you would like to do once your time and energy has been liberated, and you will have the bandwidth to be able to do all of the great things that you want to do. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you at this time, or any other information. All right, gods and spirits, what else for the beautiful collective this week? Let's have 3 cards. One more. Okay, here we go. Let's have 3 cards, please. Gods and spirits, please guide the beautiful collective for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? Too many. Way too many. Let's just have 3, please. Okay. You got 3. The first one, pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So by grounding and going within, this is exactly what Spirit wants you to do. It allows you a moment of reprieve so that you can notice the signs that are telling you that this is coming. So synchronicities, and other such signs and symbols that will appear to you in your journey this week. Paying attention will give you valuable information, but you need to sort of clear the air for that to happen. Now, you are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. Exactly what we've been talking about with the 4 of Cups and the Strength card. So you are being helped at this point in time. You just gotta have faith and just try to not accidentally get in the way of it. I know I have sort of shot myself in the foot a couple of times doing just such a thing. Treasure chest, an unseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So whatever in this case abundance is, it could be abundance of peace, abundance of money, and just plain abundance of that liberation of the time and energy when this comes to a close. Yes, it could have been very hard and very stressful, especially now that the energy is ramping up to allow for that gateway to open at this point in time. It is going to be a relief. It is going to be a weight coming off your shoulders, and you can just sigh and just go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to take time for yourself. I know at this time it won't be fully, sort of fully absorbed, because our brain will still, try to bring us back to the problem at hand that we're still dealing with in the situation. But know that it is coming. The end of the situation is coming. We're almost there. I don't know about timing, but something tells me that it has to do with the thinning of the veil, and it is at its thinnest between the 31st and the 1st of November. So Halloween, Day of the Dead, that's the time period that things are going to happen. You're going to either start seeing the signs and symbols now, or you're going to start seeing the actual effects of it and the results of your hard work and your labors and your worries and you know, all of that stuff. None of it was in vain. And like I said, the end is near for that situation. It is finally going to loop, close it, lock it, throw it away. You know, all of those great things when it has been really problematic and stressful. So it is coming. Relief is coming. You just have to have faith. Don't stress or worry too much. If you're feeling a lot of anxiety, ground it out. Go within, buffer yourself. That's going to help. Now let's get a card or two of this Perfect Calm deck. Like I said, it doesn't have a name attributed to it. It does have a publishing house, but I have used these a couple of times already, and they're really nice, and they're suggestions, especially when there is stressful situations going on. So we're going to use it. Take it if it sounds appealing. If not, you know, like I said, I'll draw 2 or 3 suggestions to help us sort of navigate through this stressful time. So gods and spirits, what advice do you give the beautiful collective out there in this stressful time for this week? And it feels like it's beyond this week, like for the rest of the month almost. So one more. They're a little bit stiff. Okay. Okay, we have 2. Let's get one more to sort of cover several bases, because not everybody likes the same things, of course. Too many. Can we have one more, please? One more, please. Okay. So we're going to do these in order. The first one that came out is Walk with Nature. Now, we are nature. So this is sort of repeating that same energy in terms of grounding and becoming more aware of your body and embodying, sort of integrating our body together so that we don't feel that split, and sort of calm and reorganize and redirect our energy into a more positive action, instead of constantly worrying and stressing and having that anxiety. So it says, walk with nature. Modern lifestyles often conspire to make us lose touch with the soothing effects of nature. However, the countryside or even local park can provide an excellent setting to reconnect with the natural world. Take a walk with the sole purpose of rediscovering the beauty of nature. Notice every flower, hear every sound, and smell every scent. Vow to renew your acquaintance with nature on a regular basis. So this is part of grounding, and this is also about paying attention to your surroundings, like we have in this card. So it's not just about noticing the signs and symbols that are being given to you, because in essence, everything can be a sign and symbol if it has meaning and impact to you. But because these are the way spirit communicates, because it has meaning to you, they will attract that attention in a deeper, more meaningful way. But in this instance, it's about reconnecting and realigning with nature and sort of being present in the moment. This allows you to release that stress, release that anxiety, and realign yourself with your body in a more positive way. So the second is take time to prioritize. Failure to prioritize can lead to stress as we lose valuable time to unimportant activities. Give yourself some time to assess your priorities. Write down a list of 5 answers to each of the following questions. What activity makes you feel the most happy? When does your life feel most meaningful? Number your answers in order of priority. Assess how you will incorporate the answers in each list, ideally in priority order, into your schedule over the next month. Make a diary, notes to yourself based on the assessment, and keep to your schedule. Now, this is essentially what we were talking about here with strength and the 3 of Wands. Instead of redirecting your attention and your energy to what you would do in terms of once you have the energy and the time finally and the bandwidth to do things that you want to do. And by sort of either writing it down or doing an inspiration board or something like that, you're sort of committing yourself and sort of trying to remind yourself constantly that taking time for yourself is important, and being able to sort of reorganize yourself so that the day-to-day stuff is taken care of, and it takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, especially when you have excess stress due to whatever this 5 of Wands is. So by doing that, you're sort of refocusing your mind instead of on the stress again. You're refocusing on things that you would like to do and how you would do it and how you would go about it and which one would you do first. So this is about planning what you would do once you have the time, once you have the energy to do it, because it is coming. It is coming probably quicker than you realize. You might not notice it yet, but these are the signs and symbols that Spirit is giving you so that you know that it's a good time to sort of sit down and think about these things, because you're going to have that time. You're going to have the resources and you're going to have the energy to do it, and it's going to be something very enjoyable. Also, meditate on nature sounds. What we were talking about, grounding and meditating and going within, using the sounds of nature can be very helpful. So sounds, particularly those of nature, can have a relaxing influence on both mind and body. Find a peaceful place outdoors, sit comfortably, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and breathe deeply for a few minutes. As your body relaxes, tune into the nature sounds around you. Perhaps you can hear birds singing, insects humming, or a gentle breeze rustling the leaves. Lose yourself in the sounds for as long as you are comfortable. So you don't necessarily have to imagine scenarios in your head when you are meditating. This is a simple exercise of sort of just reconnecting with your breath, reconnecting with your body, and then connecting to the sounds around you. You don't have to think about anything. It is a beautiful time, even if it is for a couple of minutes, in which you give a break to your mind, body, and spirit, and it is so necessary. So that's all I've got for you today, everyone. I hope that this is helpful. I hope that this week is going to go well. As you can see, good things are coming. Even if you don't see it right now, just have faith and focus on other things that will help bring you some peace and some relaxation, and sort of refocus and redirect the energy in more positive activities and places in your life right now. Just know that relief is coming. Okay, it is coming, even if you don't see it right now. Just try to take some time for yourself and try to plan things that you would like to do now once this cycle closes, because it is coming to a close. I can tell you that, and I can tell you I am looking forward to that myself. So I hope that you have a great day. I hope you have a great week and rest of the month. Like I said, if you guys would like to see, even if it is a sort of mid-month check-in for all the zodiac signs, I will make something up for you guys so that you can have that. Any other things that you would like to see from me, write it down below. I will integrate it into my my material. So don't be shy. If there's something that you would like to see, I will do my best to bring it to you. Again, I apologize for my not feeling well for these last 2 weeks, and my uploading has been a little spotty, but I am feeling better now, well enough to sort of catch up on work, as it were, and bringing you the material that you guys have come to expect from me, and hopefully maybe even more. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful, if you are here in Canada, Thanksgiving. I know it's coming up for you guys as well in the US. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I was gonna say Valentine's Day, but why not? Give each other some love, give yourself some love, take care of yourselves. I love you guys, and if you have enjoyed the reading, please if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave comments down below, and share the video. All of these things really do help out my channel, and it helps bring the material to more people so that I can help more people out in this journey. Know that I am a holistic healer, so this is the shadow work, and I will soon be bringing you more Reiki crystal healings as well, so that we can take care of mind, body, and soul. Have a great day. Love and light, and blessed be.